Oh Lord, I Have My Doubts is the song we're looking at today by the Suicide Boys. As usual, I've just made the start of the project to give you an idea of what the whole song goes like. Let's listen to it and then we'll go through it. Yep, 110 BPM, super duper slow. Another very mellow sample. Look at how I've had to loop the sample so as to get it to loop seamlessly. I do appreciate people that do this kind of looping because finding the exact spot is quite difficult. So yeah, even I had a little bit of trouble finding the exact spot there, but it works. So the sample is basically processed with some compression to basically make it louder while keeping the dynamics in check. Some bass boosting, cutting, high boosting on the EQ, some unison to give it that kind of warbly sound. Don't know why I do this with my fingers. That's how I describe it, a warbly sound. And then we finish it off with some hefty reverb from Valhalla Supermassive. Yeah, it's great. Lovely little blanket of reverb. And then for some reason, the next point in this project I worked on was the bass, which has a big old boost of about 5.5 dB down at the bottom. It's just a triangle wave with a little bit of distortion in the high end and a resonant peak that has been boosted at about 84 Hertz just to give the bass a bit more power, I guess. Without the EQ, it kind of misses something, but then you turn it back on. Yeah, we get some nice tones out of it. The drums, pretty standard drums. Overkill on the distortion, but it goes. Yep, the snare drum is pitched at different points. Yeah, that's it. Actually, I'll show you the pattern. I always forget to show you the pattern. This is the pattern. Kind of a complicated drum beat, but for such a slow sample and mellow bass, I guess it does need something to keep the beat going. And to finish it off, we also have this sort of siren sound, which I believe is reminiscent of is it West Coast rap. I'll bring it down here so you can see it properly. There you go. I'll explain how this is made. You need a good bass sound, which in this case is just a saw wave. This wave here, it's going into a filter that's had a little bit of the highs chopped off. You hear the difference there. And the pitch is being routed into this modulation envelope. Now, envelopes are all the same. It's just what they're routed to that changes what they do. So in this case, I'm not explaining what an envelope is. That might take more than a minute. But this envelope is basically modulating the pitch. You can hear what it does. The pitch starts off low and then it goes up high. That's what I've told that one to do. And that's how you basically get that West Coast siren sound. And we've added on some unison and some delay for a bit of warble and reverb. And you can basically modulate the decay time on the pitch to increase how long it takes for you to reach the point you want. So in this case, it's meant to simulate a sample that is playing on a lower key and then a higher key, so therefore it takes longer or shorter. See? And put it all together. If you're listening on headphones, you might notice the nice left and right panning of some sort of percussive elements in the background of the main sample. You put that with the drums. It's the constant in the beat that helps to drive forward the rhythm. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that. This is a nice beat. Recommend me some more beats to do, and if I manage it, then you'll see it here. See you in the next video.